Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is always a pleasure for me to participate in events that put health at the center. As a doctor myself, I am acutely aware of the role vaccination plays in our life, and I am sure many are able to relate to the importance of vaccination because of this ongoing pandemic. When COVID-19 alone can cause so much disruption, imagine the impact on humanity if there were no vaccines to other infectious diseases so far. I think the moment child is born, we have to maintain social distance and raise them indoors. Therefore, it is understandable that everyone is praying for a vaccine to respond to COVID-19 today. But again, just discovering a vaccine is not enough. It has to be accessible and affordable by all. This is where Gavi comes in. If you look into the statistics, it is amazing how there are significant improvements in child health in a short period of time. This includes our children here in Bhutan. Among others, Gavi supported us with introduction of pentavalent, polio and pneumococcal vaccines that immensely benefited us to strengthen our public health. Our monarchs have always believed that a strong nation has to grow on the foundation of good healthcare and education, which is why these services are free for all in Bhutan. Guided by the royal vision and to ensure free essential drugs and vaccines, we have introduced Bhutan Health Trust Fund. We take pride in having relatively high immunization coverage of more than 95% over the last several years. But all our efforts will be rendered futile if we are not careful in designing a strategic way forward. So we look forward to Gavi's support in this. With all the governments around the world putting their efforts behind COVID-19, I am worried that it may threaten routine healthcare services. This is why we must not overlook routine healthcare services, which also includes vaccination programs while we fight this pandemic. Even for the common flu, to avoid symptomatic confusion with COVID-19 and similar outbreaks in the future, we have decided to give flu shots for everyone. All our vaccination programs are taking place despite the present challenges of COVID-19. Considering these facts, this initiative by Gavi cannot be more timely, relevant and critical than now. I would like to thank you all. The success of this initiative will mean continued immunization support for developing countries. It will also prepare us to introduce COVID-19 vaccines as soon as it is available. We are all eagerly waiting for that day. On behalf of my king and people of Bhutan, I send our best wishes and prayers. I thank you all and Kadin Chela.